In the digital age, scams have evolved beyond simple phishing emails and suspicious links, becoming more complex and harder to detect. Today, con artists weave intricate webs of deception, exploiting human emotions and vulnerabilities in increasingly sophisticated ways, making it difficult for even the most cautious individuals to avoid falling prey. One such scam, known as pig butchering, has become a growing threat worldwide, leaving countless victims financially and emotionally devastated, often with little recourse. This insidious scheme, named for the chilling analogy of fattening a pig before slaughter, preys on individuals seeking connection and financial security, ultimately stripping them of their savings and leaving them with a profound sense of betrayal and loss. Pig butchering scams highlight the darker side of our interconnected world, where anonymity and ease of communication can be weaponized for malicious purposes, turning our digital lives into potential minefields. These scams are not isolated incidents but rather part of a larger, organized criminal enterprise, often operating across borders with impunity, making them difficult to track and prosecute. Understanding the mechanics of pig butchering scams, their origins, and the psychological tactics employed by perpetrators is crucial for individuals to protect themselves and their loved ones in an increasingly treacherous digital landscape. This essay aims to shed light on the unsettling reality of pig butchering scams, providing readers with the knowledge and tools to recognize and avoid becoming victims, thereby safeguarding their financial and emotional well-being. By understanding the motivations, methods, and impact of these scams, we can work together to raise awareness and combat this growing menace, creating a safer online environment for everyone. The first step in protecting ourselves is to acknowledge the pervasiveness of online scams and to approach online interactions with a healthy dose of skepticism, particularly when financial investments are involved. Remember, if something seems too good to be true, it probably is. Stay vigilant and informed. The term pig butchering originated in China around 2016, where it is known as sha zhu pan. This term metaphorically describes the process of fattening up the victim before slaughtering them, much like a pig being prepared for butchering. The scam gained traction in China due to the country's booming online investment culture and the widespread adoption of mobile payment platforms, which made it easier for scammers to move and launder money. The rapid growth of digital finance created an environment ripe for exploitation. As Chinese authorities cracked down on these scams, the perpetrators, often part of organized criminal syndicates, began to target individuals outside of China, leading to the scam's rapid globalization. This shift marked the beginning of a new, more dangerous phase. The COVID-19 pandemic further exacerbated the spread and sophistication of pig butchering scams. The global crisis provided scammers with new opportunities to exploit vulnerable individuals. With lockdowns forcing people into isolation and economic uncertainty fueling anxieties, individuals turned to online platforms for social interaction and financial opportunities, inadvertently creating a fertile ground for scammers. The isolation made people more susceptible to manipulation. The pandemic also highlighted the global nature of these scams, as victims were identified and targeted regardless of their geographical location. Scammers adapted quickly to the changing circumstances. Today, pig butchering scams are a global problem, with victims identified in North America, Europe, Australia, and Southeast Asia. The reach of these scams is truly international. Law enforcement agencies worldwide are struggling to keep pace with the scammers, who often operate from countries with weak law enforcement and extradition treaties. This makes it difficult to bring them to justice. The transnational nature of these scams makes it challenging for authorities to track down perpetrators, prosecute them, and recover stolen funds. The complexity of these operations is a significant hurdle. The evolution and proliferation of pig butchering scams serve as a stark reminder of the need for increased international cooperation, robust cybersecurity measures, and public education campaigns to combat this evolving threat. Only through collective effort can we hope to mitigate the impact. As the digital world becomes increasingly intertwined with our lives, it is imperative that we remain vigilant and informed about the dangers lurking in the shadows of the internet. Awareness and education are our best defenses. Pig butchering scams are meticulously crafted to exploit human psychology, particularly our innate desires for connection, belonging, and financial security. These scams are becoming increasingly sophisticated and harder to detect. These scams typically unfold in three distinct phases: the fattening phase, the investment phase, and the slaughter phase. Each phase is carefully designed to manipulate the victim. The fattening phase focuses on building trust and rapport with the victim, making them feel valued and understood. Scammers, often posing as attractive and successful individuals, create fake profiles on dating apps, social media platforms, or even professional networking sites like LinkedIn. They meticulously craft these profiles to appear genuine. They target individuals who appear vulnerable, perhaps expressing loneliness, financial insecurity, or a desire for romantic companionship. These individuals are more likely to fall for the scam. Once contact is established, the scammer showers the victim with attention, compliments, and fabricated stories designed to create a sense of intimacy and connection. This is all part of their strategy. They may share personal details, express similar interests, or even engage in long, drawn-out conversations, all to foster a false sense of trust and emotional dependency. The victim feels they have found a true friend or partner. This grooming process can last for weeks, months, or even years, as the scammer patiently builds the foundation for the next phase of the con. The victim becomes deeply invested in the relationship. The scammer may even send small gifts, or transfer small sums of money to the victim, further solidifying the illusion of a genuine relationship and financial stability. This makes the victim more likely to trust and invest.